you with that big Benz, As you that can't keep old, cause you keep handling them friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big cheeser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You don't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spent 70 on your Benz, That ain't sure that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last one with rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that.
Baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Tigers played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Pedro Martinez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ozzie Albies is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Bradley is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts is able to get there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Next to dig in, Eddie Murray. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First offering on its way. Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A ball and no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Murray leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Kenta Maeda gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And stepping in, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit hard to third. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Chopped weakly to the left. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. He pulls this one into right. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in next, Andrew Benintendi, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander.
As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Boston leads it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch coming, here it is. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Tigers have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The Tigers put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is a good slider, swung on and missed. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's just 1 for 6.
Alex Avila.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. The next 0-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy in the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
The second baseman.
Into the box, Dylan Moore, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is popped up. Machado is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So now to the plate, Johnny Damon. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in is Nick Ahmed. First delivery to him.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
This one's down to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2. It's now 4-0 Boston. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the AB now. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Yet if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Grounder down the line at third. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And he fouls this one off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Tigers have cut the deficit. Now it's a 4-2 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled off.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High chopper to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now back, number 17.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, number 17, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner's back. Albies on at first, nobody out. And there's ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Runner back standing. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers 2. So here is David Ortiz.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
First pitch on the way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
try to knock me down, but I'm resilient. There's nothing you can do.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew.
Fouled away.
Benintendi.
Benintendi playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the third baseman Rafael Devers.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackie.
As he will take a fastball
Bradley.
in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Jackie Bradley Jr. has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Tyler Chatwood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Up
At the plate now, Alex Avila. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, it'll be Dominic Smith, struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Machado awaits the 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and stepping in is the catcher Jason Kendall. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. Acuna over at second. Machado is over at first with one away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Up next to the Tigers.
Now at the plate is Paul DeYoung. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First offering. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your...
Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, here is Dylan Moore. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Hot shot to third. And there's one down now. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Johnny Damon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And there's out number 2. And now Nick Ahmed grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1.
That's a good.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, number 17. And that one yanked just foul. No hits to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to stand in is Eddie Murray. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Benintendi. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
And now in the box, Rafael Devers flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hit in the air down the left field line. Hit in the air out to left. Smith is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with two gone now. Next, here is Jackie Bradley Jr. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. They're on top 7-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That evens it up 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Manny Machado, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Fouled off. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now is Dylan Moore. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First delivery to him. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. Now the first pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Stays alive, still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses, ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Damon. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Aaron Barrett will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Nick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And it's quickly 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. Now the pitch. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Next to hit, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Rafael Devers is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1. They're on top 7-2.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, number 17.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Number 17 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Devers is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Acuna digs in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Dominic Smith.
In now, Dominic Smith. And that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Tigers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Set and the pitch. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, right fielder.
To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The Tigers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
High in the air down the right field line. No outs, nobody on. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Here's another 0-2. Ground ball right side. Albies brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Alex Avila. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch of the AB now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Shoots this down the right field line. And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Dylan Moore, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's safe. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Johnny Damon will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the stretch. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike two. A pause and the 0-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next, Nick Ahmed. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the first offering. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. Boston's out in front, 9-2. So now into the box is Manny Machado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box now, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. To third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Machado on second. Kendall at first with no outs. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Avila is under it. 1 away. Next for the Tigers, Joey Gallo struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in next, Ozzie Albies career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, number 17.
So the next to bat will be number 17. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
At the plate now, Eddie Murray, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count still full, 3-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Bo Sox hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Pedro Martinez earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kenta Maeda allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good is the show. Bigger the pay.
2 seam ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beamed it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This was the ring light. If you missed out, better press rewind.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.